For Multichoice, a major satellite television in sub-Saharan Africa, and GOTV, a minor service provider, these are not the best of times. The Competition and Consumer Protection Tribunal, CCPT, slammed a 150 million naira fine against Multichoice for disobeying its order on subscription rates hike for DSTV and GOTV packages. In addition, the Abuja Tribunal has ordered the pay TV operator to give 1 month free subscription on the two platforms to all its Nigerian subscribers. Now, this is for flouting its orders. Daniel has come to judgment, won't you say?
Yes, and deservedly so. We are in a country where people don't regard authorities, even judicial authorities. You know, it's a shame that a foreign company operating in Nigeria, making a lot of profits in Nigeria, cannot obey a simple court order.
Yeah.
Now, the tribunal said, no, the contention, the man who took them to court, Multichoice to court, said the notice that was given to the subscribers was too short. And then the court gave an expert, the temporary or the interim order, you know, that, okay, suspend
the
hike. Suspend the hike for now. They still went ahead, and they still went ahead to increase it. And I think it's very bad. Now, Multichoice should know, one of the problems we have is that I think Multichoice has not got a strong competitor. You understand? Has not got a strong competitor. You might remember that the telecoms providers, the earliest telecom providers, they were forced to do per second billing when Globacom came on board. You understand?
To show that it can be done.
Yes, MTN and the then Econet, which used to be Econet then, you know, even if you made a call for 2 seconds, they will bill you for one minute.
Yeah.
So when Globacom came and brought a revolution, the older telecoms providers, what did they do?
They yielded.
Exactly. The older telecom companies, they yielded. And so the same thing. Already, although we already have, people are already thinking of alternatives to Multichoice. People are already thinking of alternative Multichoice. I wish that we have very, very strong pay TV networks, you understand, that can compete favorably with Multichoice. By now, we should be talking about pay-per-view. Some people have stopped subscribing.
Yeah, and you know, you pay even when you are not around.
Or even when you don't have power for...
Yeah.
You know, there was a time that power situation was very bad.
Yeah.
Some people did not have power for almost a month. And then they had subscribed to a plan on Multichoice.
Paul, I tell you that the Competition and Consumer Protection Tribunal sounds new to me. I never knew there was such a tribunal.
They actually exist. They actually exist. It's just that people people need to test more cases in courts.
Yeah.
You know, people cannot just take things for granted and say, okay, a company can come up with any pricing or do anything, and then, you know, many Nigerians don't like the stress of going to court and all of that. These tribunals...
Oh, we are not litigious. we leave everything...
Sometimes we leave everything in the hand of God. Just, God will judge. God. So companies cannot be ripping up Nigerians and then we just sit there and say, leave it to God. When we have systems, when we have structures and institutions that can really deliver Nigerians from overbearing institutions and individuals.
Especially at a time like this.
At a time like this. In fact, I don't even know why Multichoice. I mean, what will the company go under if they had at least suspended the hike?
Yeah.
It will not go under. This is a company that has made much money for Nigerians. That's enjoyed a lot of goodwill until lately that people are now beginning to think that, look, we are done. You know, I know people are thinking like that we are done. Let's seek alternatives. You know, people who have smart TV now are now saying, what's the point? Even, you know, having subscribing to a pay TV plan, you know. You know, when I have smart TV,
Yeah.
You know, all of that. And a lot of people also depend on using their mobile devices to even watch football games and all of that. So I think Multichoice had better sit up. I expect Multichoice to just comply with this order of the court. Because already Multichoice is losing its goodwill. It's a fact. Some people may not like the tone of my voice, but the fact is that it is true that they are actually losing their goodwill.
Yeah.
And they have disobeyed a court order, which has come up with a comeuppance. Now, they should obey the court order. To obey this order, they should pay the fine.
Disobeying court orders, can you really blame Multichoice here?
What?
Because they see many powerful people in our country, my country, your country, disobeying orders.
Yeah, that's the truth. But
for once, if we back and bite, if the law backs and bites.
You know, you are exactly right, because we have powerful men, powerful people that are powerful than institutions.
More powerful than the...
Look at the charade that has been playing out in Kano with politicians using the courts to serve their own ends. So, but then, people have to be made an example. Companies, if legal persons like, if a company is also a legal person, has to, they have to be, made an example. So that we can say, yes, let's respect our institutions. We have institutions in this country. People cannot be bigger than institutions.
All right. Paul, I hear that we can team up with Asukwa James on Zoom.
All right.
Talk about the wonders of science.
Okay.
So, Asukwa, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But I have to do it.
Okay. Let's have you weigh in on this issue. The problem. Yeah.
On the DSTV?
Yeah, DSTV, yeah. Let's start from there, and then we can at least quickly touch the first story we broached.
Yeah, I think that of the DSTV. I'm just very concerned about how people really disobey our orders, especially court orders, with impunity. If the court has said, do not increase or come and appear before me, I think it's expedient for people to obey law. I've noticed this thing for some time now. People just disobey court orders for no just reason. They will just tell you they don't care. It's just like everybody just wants to live anyhow, and then they like in the country, and which is really wrong. I like what the justice actually said. You must obey the court order. You must come before me, appear before me to face, to come and defend yourself. Because for you to just increase, a price for no just reason, giving no matter what, even if you are, because I know the FCCPC are saying it's because of forex, it's because of high cost of the price of generator. They gave reasons. It's for you to have gone to the court and then you explain yourself. A citizen who was affected by your increment actually took the matter to court. So first, go to the court, appear before the judge, and then make your case. So whatever the judge will now say, then you'll be able to know if you will appeal or not. But for you to just disregard the court order, saying that you have already done the configuration before the expiration of the court order came, it doesn't hold water. First, obey the court order. If you had even done it, go back and reconfigure. There's system, it's technology. Go back and reconfigure based on what you already said. And from there, you go back. By the time you win the case, you go back and reconfigure again. I paid the higher amount. I paid the higher amount for this. But I wasn't happy paying.
Asukwa, you are not alone there. I pay too. Yeah. Am I happy paying a high tariff?
So I paid, but I was not happy because I thought that since the court has said do not increase, they would have respected that court order.
Yeah.
And I think all Nigerians would have been shocked that when they wanted to, renew their subscription, they also paid higher fee. So, but for now, Multichoice has to go to the court, and I'm happy that they are giving us free 1 month subscription.
By the way, the man on the street is interested in knowing when this takes place. From what time?
Well, if the court has said today, like it happened today, so it means that if I'm going to, thank God that mine is going to expire in the next 4 days, so if I still have to pay higher, it means I also have to find a way to also look for a lawyer to go and also.
Asukwa, if you are heading for the court, take Paul and I along, please.
No problem.
We are also subscribers.
All right, so exactly. So I think people should learn to respect court order because the level of impunity is just getting
too much. Yeah.
All right.